Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Yard Show. Sorry to say, Sean, it's going to be a little late today. So we have, and Kristen is unable to attend for personal reasons again. So we have Mr. Ted Pagel, Golden Finger Picker, filling in today.
What's up, you big bunch of losers?
For as long as he's able to. And we have special guest Jeff Davidson here to help us discuss Amazon. Jeff, would you like to do your introduction and
I'm Jeff. I haven't been selling on Amazon for a long time, but I've been doing it for most of this year and start up eBay again as well. I don't know what else you want to know about me. I got a YouTube channel. You can find me as Jeff Davidson or Cause Frog. And whatever else you want to know, I'm an open book. I'm here to help anybody.
I will say this. He may not be, he's being humble. He may not have been doing this for a long time, but he's really experienced and he has a lot to offer. He helps a lot of people. And that was a serious note there. I wasn't joking.
Thank you.
and Chad, your intro?
My intro, I'm a nobody.
Yeah.
I get called upon to help when other people aren't available. So, you know, no. Gold Finger Picker, we buy and resell anything we could possibly make money on. We have a YouTube channel, Golden Finger Picker. We have a Facebook group, Golden Finger Picker and Florida Picking Queen. And we just love this community and everything about it. The people are great, and that's what makes it special.
Yay.
Hi, Chris. Who are you? You want to introduce yourself now? Since I'm a co-host.
I'm the walk-in picker. You're already on my YouTube channel. I have the National Resellers eBay Amazon advice group. We just this past week today we broke over the 1,500 mark of members. I've been selling off and on since 2005, mostly eBay. I do Amazon as a person fulfilled, which we'll be covering today. So with that said, I'm going to start with my questions for you, Jeff.
Right.
My first question, which is a personal one, is you are a professional photographer. What motivated you to become a reseller?
Desperation, I guess you would say. Photography industry is kind of changing faster than I would like, and it's not only driving what I make off photography down, it's driving business down because there's more photographers in the world. So I used to sell other stuff on eBay back in 2007, so I decided to start it up again. I started off with Amazon and started off with eBay again because just to kind of broaden the market out there. And you know, when I first started, I was just looking for items just for Amazon, and then I thought there's more to be sold. If I can, the things I can't sell on Amazon, I can sell on eBay and make a little bit more money. So, roundabout way to answer your question is it's to pay the bills right now.
Well, that's good to know. Welcome aboard, Sean. Better late
Thank
than
you.
never.
Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I was out with Retro Aficionado. He came and surprised me being in my territory today. So I took him out and figures the dude finds 2 home runs, naturally. Yeah, so, yeah.
Can you share what he found, or is that going to be for a home video or something?
Well, no, I don't know. I'll leave that up to him. If he doesn't say anything, I'll say something later on.
Did you find anything?
Couple books. Nothing great, unfortunately.
It happens.
You want to
Yeah.
do your introduction since you weren't here?
Oh, I am Cool Toads, as you know. I have a channel here on YouTube called Cool Toads. I also have one called Cool Toads Pad that I haven't really gotten going yet. Thought about it. If you want to subscribe, cool. One day I might get it going. Who knows? But anyway, on Cool Toads, they do a Toadcast on Friday nights, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. And generally, pretty much everybody here is on there, generally. And we have some other people on there. We Actually, had a subject last week, so it was pretty good. I think I actually have another one that's coming up week, so tune in.
Wow. 2 weeks in a row? I
Right.
must be rubbing off.
Speaking of, I have to write it down.
We're gonna post it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not coming tonight.
Who?
What is that, Jeff? Hi,
That was Chad. Chad was thanking everybody for showing up tonight.
all right, I'll ask my second question, and I'll see if Sean or Chad has one. Since you do the photography, have you had other resellers come to you to do their pictures for them and paid you to do it? Or have you
No,
done that?
not really. I did have somebody kind of jokingly, I guess half jokingly, in the Thrifting for Profits group. You know, I kind of jokingly put it out there, hey, I'll take your photos for you. And they said, yeah, you probably should offer the service. But I don't know, unless they're local here, I think it'd be cost prohibitive for people to send me their items to shoot them. Probably just easier for me to tell them how to do it and
I
teach people how to
volunteered you
fish, and they'll eat forever. What was that, Sean?
I volunteered you for Catherine's yesterday.
Yeah, I heard that or saw that. I think it'd be easier rather than giving people fish. You teach them to fish, and they'll eat forever, whatever. So if I show them how to do the photos, they can do it themselves.
There you go.
Honestly, I get burned out of taking photos.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, right now I'm shooting mainly babies and pregnant moms, and the babies are cute, but
How many rounds does that take?
it gets boring after a while.
Wow.
Sorry.
I got a question for him.
Okay.
Being a professional photographer, and we all know how critical good photos are on eBay, as a professional photographer, what advice can you give to people? I mean, we don't have to take professional grade photos for our eBay listings, but as a professional photographer, what can you give us advice on some things we can do to make our photos a little bit better, than what we have?
Like most of the people out there, I take 90% of my photos with the iPhone, so it's not the camera really. And I would say just get a nice background, a white sheet of paper, butcher paper, something like that. Nice lights. I just use Home Depot drop lights with soft white compact fluorescent bulbs, so you don't get the yellow look. And I put one on each side and one on the background, and that's about it. And make sure you take all angles.
Okay, you just said something about fluorescent bulbs. A soft what?
Soft white. You can get the compact fluorescent bulbs in different color temperatures. And most of your bulbs that you buy in old days come in a warm yellow, what they call daylight, and that puts a yellowish cast to your products and your backdrop. So
that's what I have on all my stuff. So
Yeah.
What do I need?
Look for soft white bulbs.
Soft white, and you say the compact, that's just the regular kind you plug into your light.
Pigtails. Oh, I'm gonna be hot now.
Thanks.
Pulled out a
My
soft,
next question is,
very cool. And just make
I was
sure
gonna
it's
say my
soft
next-
white.
Soft white,
Compact.
Like compact. What wattage typically for like a photo, like the layout you have?
Well, they're 100-watt outputs, but their wattage is a lot lower. So you want to look for the equivalent of 100 watts, 75 to 100 watts.
Okay. And so two of them should pretty much do it. One for behind and one for in front.
I do one on each side, 45 degrees, and then I have one up above and aimed at the backdrop. And then if you're using a white sheet of paper, the one aiming at it will spill out and cross it so you don't get the shadows.
Okay, because I do get, like, when I'm doing, like, on a white background, I get the yellowish tint
Right.
like you're talking about. And
Right.
light.
You got a warm light.
And
You want to do a
light.
cooler light.
Okay, okay. Well, somebody just said daylight bulbs are the best. That's just contradicted what you said, right?
I don't personally like the daylight bulbs. I like a little bit cooler.
Okay.
Daylights are going to be around 52 to 5600 kelvins, and I actually go a little bit cooler than that.
Whatever that means, but I'm going to listen to you. So, nothing against John Bradley, but
I mean, daylights are good, but I like to go a little cooler.
right, it's whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Yep. My next question was going to be about kind of like that. Was, do you make YouTube videos with the tips that you just said here, or have you thought of doing that?
I have a
Photos.
couple posted on the photography when I was photographing hats, and then I have a couple I posted, or I think one posted when I was shooting clothing in the studio. I do my clothing in the studio just because I don't have room for my mannequin here, but it's kind of a chore to have to go to my studio to shoot, so I do everything else here. But yeah, I got a couple of videos on shooting stuff. I'll probably do a few more down the road.
Okay. Any questions, Sean?
What's your YouTube channel?
Oh,
The YouTube channel should be under Jeff Davidson, or CauseFrog1, I think is the username.
Right on, right on, right on. That'll be in the description, right, guys?
yeah. I put everybody's except for yours because I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to make it in the description.
Oh, that's fine.
tags.
Come on, Sean, let me have
You
it.
got any questions?
I am very unprepared.
Well, I guess you are. Well, I only have one more personal question. And basically, was how long have you been reselling?
This time around,
Well, just overall. You can.
I mean, overall, I've been on eBay since 2007, and Amazon probably about the same time frame. I used to sell merchant fulfilled, and then eBay I used to sell pictures of hot women, and then I
Now
took
you
a
keep
break.
them all to yourself.
The prints I sold a lot overseas.
Hmm.
I guess there's some collectors of women photographs over there. And then I stopped for a while, and then I started up again this year on Amazon, and then a couple months later I started up again on eBay, just again find things that I can't sell on Amazon.
Cool.
I've got a ton of questions, so just if you guys
Well, I have a
don't,
few.
say Chad.
We're doing personal questions right now, Chad. So what I'm going to do is wait for a little bit, and then we're going to go to the topic questions. So I don't know if your questions are about Amazon itself or about Jeff.
Give me the personal questions.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a personal question, and you don't have to answer. It's been brought up. There's been a couple people talk about, you like the Buddhist stuff, and you have a little shrine back there. Is that your religion, or what? Or do you just like Buddhas?
No, I don't call Buddhism a religion because it's not because most religions to me there's a god or something. It's more of a philosophy, a lifestyle. I started following and reading it late last year. I actually started earlier. Not everybody knows I've had severe general anxiety disorder for about 7 years, and as one of my coping mechanisms, I started with meditation, just in general, and that led me to start to reading about Buddhism and learning about it. And to me, it answered a lot more questions than the other religions had to me. And so I've just been. I don't technically call myself a Buddhist because there's a lot more to it, but I call myself a practicing Buddhist because I'm practicing, trying to get better at it, trying to learn more. I've taken upon myself to stop calling you a loser because that's not very a Buddhist thing to do.
Oh, come on, dude.
But,
I would say nothing less because I know you don't mean it. So it's a running joke with this. So you better not stop.
But yeah, it's helped it's helped calm me down. It's helped me cope with anxiety. And some people may not know I've been diagnosed this last year with fibromyalgia, and so it's helped me cope with that a lot. And just the whole philosophy, to me, it just agrees with me. And I don't know what to say about that. It just kind of stands for my beliefs. I've had not against anybody else that believes in God and all that. I just have a hard time with that, and Buddhism has given me answers that work for me. So, and like, may not work for everybody, but like you always say, not everybody's right. It's what works for you.
Right. And I thank you for going into that. I mean, and really, people had asked because they knew that I talked with you and stuff, and you brought up that Sean sent you that figure, and and you said you had a shrine. So I'm like, I don't know. I'll ask you. So. But yeah, it's always interesting because when you make videos and you're on camera, you kind of put yourself out there, and people are going to ask questions about you.
Right.
So awesome. Thank you.
I do have a question.
A little bit on the shrine too, because a lot of people misconceive what a shrine is. It's not a thing of worship. I'm not sitting there and worshiping the Buddha statue or anything like that. It's a quiet place. It's a focused place. And so when I wake up in the morning, I try to sit down and just focus and meditate and calm down before the day starts.
So when
calm down before it starts. That's a good one.
So when you meditate and stuff, do you chant too? The Nam Myoho Renge Kyo?
No, I don't do the chanting. I know some. I mean, like Christianity and religions, there's different sects. There's the same thing in Buddhism. There's some sects that's what they believe in, that chanting is the all end all, and that's for me. It's just being quiet, focusing on the breath, and it's not a concentration thing because things come up and your mind wanders, and it's just recognizing when your mind does wander. My mind's wandering, coming back to the breath and quieting down again. So no, I haven't got into the chanting.
Yeah.
I know some people that are trying to get me into that part of it, and again,
I mostly ask because I've tried that, and I just kind of like, man, I just can't get into that. I don't know why. Maybe I just feel funny with it still, but
Yeah, I feel funny with that too. I go to not really a temple. It's just it's a Buddha shop, and they offer free meditations on Saturday mornings. So I go in there once in a while, and they teach the non-chanting. Just to be quiet and listen to the body, listen to your mind, and learn how to recognize where you're hurt and calm yourself down. It really helped with my pain and with my anxiety.
Cool.
Wow. We need to talk sometime privately. Maybe you can help me out a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Any other personal questions for Jeff here before I go into the topic?
Family. You got a family?
Yeah, I got a wife and 3 kids. 2 are out of the house and moved on. My son's living up with his girlfriend in Washington State. Supposed to be going to college there, but he's waiting to become a resident there. My stepdaughter has moved out, and she's living up in north of Tahoe. She just moved to a new place. And then I have my little girl who's still here in the house, 11 years old, so I'm hoping to keep her here until she's 28.
Yeah.
And then I got a lovely wife, of course.
Cool. Okay, Chris, go for it, buddy.
All right, my first question about the topic is, can you just, for the people that may not know outright, can you explain the difference?
I'm going to say we got one personal question in the chat room. Alberto is asking about when I started photographing nude women, was it hard to view the women just naked? Were you a natural being around? No, I wasn't a natural being around naked women. It was a little hard for me, a little embarrassed sometimes. I try to be very respectful. I didn't stare at all. I actually would look away.
You're not staring. You're looking through a camera at them.
I take the shot when I tell them to pose. You know, when they're getting undressed or whatever, I wouldn't look at them at all. I turn my head and while they're doing, you know, it was always trying to be respectful. But yeah, I was kind of embarrassed being around them as well. But it got easier.
I bet.
As he smirks. Awesome.
Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
Well, my question was, for the people that may not know the differences, can you explain the difference between merchant fulfilled and FBA?
Sure. Merchant fulfilled is just basically a glorified eBay, where you're listing stuff on Amazon, but you're handling everything yourself. You ship the product yourself. You have to deal with the return still, and all that stuff you do on eBay. You're just getting a wider market than you would on eBay. Whereas Amazon is you basically box up all your stuff in one big box, or realistically, you'll be doing it in several different boxes, going to several different warehouses. But in general, you're shipping all your stuff off to Amazon at one time as you list it, and then Amazon, once it sells, they handle the picking. Well, they handle the storage of the item. They handle the picking of the item, the packing, the shipping. If the customer returns it, they take the return. They basically do everything for you and make life a lot easier. Ouch, cat. Stop biting me.
John, do you have a question more about the topic? Or Chad?
Yeah. Was there like an aha moment when you decided to start doing the games, like board games and stuff? And is there a like a holy grail type game that you want to get and sell?
Well, the first one, I don't know if there's an aha moment. I mean, I started scanning my first games, and they're all used, or most of them are used, and found out how much you can actually make off the used games. I didn't think about the used game until I saw it on I can't remember the guy's channel. I saw it on a YouTube channel, and just the money that's out there on used games, because people don't think about it. They think on Amazon you have to sell new, and you don't. And so I scan every game I kind of go through them, make sure all the pieces there, and yeah, you can make. I mean, a lot of the games are my bread and butter. I'm selling for $15 to $20, but I only pay $1 typically for a game at a garage sale. I might pay $2 or $3 at a thrift store, but they still sell for $15 to $20, and so that's still bread and butter, $10 to $15 profit.
True.
But as far as a holy grail, I'm not quite sure. I mean, one of the best ones I'm trying to think I picked up was a Indiana Jones Monopoly game. If I had all the Van Damme pieces, it would go for $60 to $75 on Amazon. But it's missing one of the pewter pieces, and I can't find it. But yeah, some of your Monopolies go for big money. Like I have a surfing edition Monopoly that I thought was complete, and it was listed for $60 to $70 on Amazon. But when I got home, all the little packages were sealed except for the houses, missing like most of the houses and hotels. And it's a rare Monopoly with white houses, so it's harder to find the pieces for. But those special Monopoly games can bring big money if you can find them.
Yeah, I found went to the thrift store the other week, and I saw not Scrabble. What game was it? One of the ones that had for the presidents, but I can't think of the name of the special one. They wanted $19.99 for it because with the tag that was on it for new, they had $40. I looked on Amazon at the thrift store itself, and it was going for $16. So I looked at the guy. I said, "I just looked this online." Right, I basically told him what I was doing, but I said I saw it for $16, brand new on Amazon. You want $20? What can you do for me? Because the most I can do, since it's going to be on sale starting tomorrow for half price, I'll give you half price tonight, which was only going to be $10. So I put it back and went after a while. I was like, I'm not even going to deal with that.
Yeah.
I will say, I don't know if it's a holy grail, but the biggest flip I made on a game, I don't know if you've seen the library edition board games. They're old board games like Sorry, Risk, Stratego, but they're done in a bookshelf type wooden box.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
I found one it's a Sorry game, and I found it still shrink wrapped at Salvation Army for $1. And I sold it for $100 on Amazon.
Nice.
That was the biggest flip. And I found 2 more since then. One was a Stratego, and one I just sold. It only went for like $40, but I only paid $2 for it. So I hate to say be on the lookout for things, because you got to research them all on all the games, because the prices go up and down daily.
And those are the bookshelf games, what they're called, or people call them bookshelf games.
It was called a bookshelf classic game. It was like a red wooden box, but the end was like a book. So if you put it on a bookshelf, it looked like a book. But it was still shrink wrapped, brand new.
Wow.
And yeah, I couldn't believe it when I found it. And it sold within a couple weeks on Amazon.
Wow.
Well, I know
Uh,
a lot of people that know you, knows that you have literally been absolutely killing it with Legos. Particularly the Harry Potter Legos. And so you've sold those on Amazon, right?
No, I actually sold those on eBay. Those ones. I have some up on Amazon, new sealed Bionicles or Lego sets, but these were open without boxes that I found. So I sold
Are
those.
you allowed to sell that on Amazon open without boxes?
Without boxes, I don't know. I don't think so. Because on Amazon, if you want to sell something, even because toys you have to sell as collectible or new, you can't sell as quote used. They would be collectible because they're out of print, but without the box, you still have to sell them complete. So
Right.
I think the box would have to be with them. So that's why the last Lego set I sold, I have the box, but I sold it as without the box because I didn't want to ship the damn box because it's so big. I can ship it in a small box and get away with it cheaper. And I didn't get a box for it.
You want to tell us real quick about these Lego scores and what you got out of them? We saw you putting together hours and hours and hours and hours.
Mhm.
I enjoy that part, but yeah, I scored
like 2 weeks worth.
Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I scored. I picked up a box at a garage sale that I thought was one set. It was a big Harry Potter castle set, and because I helped them move their stuff out of the rain, they gave it to me for $10. And then when I got home, I found out it was actually 3 sets. So out of that $10, I sold the castle for $200. I sold the train for $100, and then I sold the other set for $45. So I made $345 out of $10.
Oh my God!
Score. And then a week ago, I found another box that had 2 Harry Potter sets and 2 SpongeBob sets. And I've already sold the 2 Harry Potter sets for $310. And I'm waiting for the 2 SpongeBobs. And I haven't posted one for $90 and one for $50. So SpongeBob doesn't sell as big as Harry Potter.
Now on these Harry Potters, I mean, as far as like the buy it nows and best offers, as far as that, because I'm not really up on the toys and stuff, is that something that you can pretty much sell pretty quick without, or do you feel confident just getting your asking price, or is it same as anything,
Same as everything. The Harry Potter train, I got the price I asked for. The 2 big sets, I took. I'll take that back. The castle, I got the $200 I wanted for that. The last set, I took best offer. I was asking $250, and I took it for $220. But if you got complete sets and they're a popular set, they'll sell pretty quick. The other sets may take some time. Like the city sets, those will take time because they're still relatively new. Like the helicopter set, I plan that will probably take me about a month or so to sell. If you're selling lot pieces, it's going to take you time to sell.
Sure. Cool. There's somebody asking a question. Are you full-time? If so, how long? And what's your monthly average you shoot for in dollars? If you want to go into that.
Well, I'm like you. I'm technically not full-time, but I put a lot of hours in it, close to full-time hours. If I don't have a photography job, every day I'm out there sourcing. I go hit a thrift store or two each day. The weekends, I actually schedule my sessions now for noon or after on Saturdays, so I can hit the garage sales in the morning. And then Fridays, if I have to take a session in the morning, I will. But and then if I'm not working on photo order, I'm here listing. I list practically all day, either on Amazon or on eBay. So I try to keep up with my FBA listing, so I'm not listing a lot in one day to try to get the shipment out. I try to, when I get home from the garage sales, try to keep the FBA done that day, throw it in a box until I'm ready to ship. And eBay, I try to list 5 a day at least, 5, 10 a day. And monthly, I have a goal. I try to up my goal every month. Like this month's goal was to hit I think 3,200 in gross, and I may hit it. Well, today's the end of the month, so I haven't checked my numbers yet because I know my Amazon's down this month, but my eBay's up.
So when you put your numbers and stuff, I know you mentioned stuff, or you'd shown people in the private hangouts, like the Excel spreadsheets and stuff. Is that a program that you can get automatically to do that, or do you have to go in and physically put that when it sells and stuff like that?
I have to physically put the stuff in. When I list my stuff on Amazon on the FBA, I do a copy and paste of the item and put it in there, and I fill in what I bought it for and all that. And once it sells, I just copy and paste from my inventory list, and I copy it and paste it over into my sold list, and then delete it off my inventory.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not automatic, but it keeps me organized.
Yeah, it's something I could use.
Well, I'm going to be putting this spreadsheet out there if you want a copy of it to help me proof it, because you're on PC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to export it to Excel to see if it works in Excel, so if you need a copy, let me know. And
okay, cool, yeah.
I'm still fine-tuning it, and I want to put it out there as a product here next month or so.
Okay, sweet.
And it tracks your eBay inventory as well. I'm bad at that.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
My next thing is, I'm going to stick with a two-parter. Can you explain commingling and should sellers commingle?
Oh.
Yeah, I can answer the second part real quick. No, big no. What commingling is, on your if you do FBA, and a lot of people do FBA, is like the way I do it is you have to print out your own sticker and put it on the product so it identifies that product as your item. What commingling is it's called stickerless, in other words. You don't put a sticker on it, and when somebody buys the item, instead of them picking your actual product, they just pick the product out of a pool of that item. And so your buyer can be sent anyone's item. And if they send something that's damaged or not complete, you're the one that's going to take the hit for it on your Amazon ratings. And so commingling's a big no in my book. And not saying I'm right, whatever works for you, but I would not recommend it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know a while back we talked about that one guy that got his Amazon account shut down because he somehow got into commingling, and they sent somebody else's item he got sued or something.
I heard that guy got his account back and everything worked out.
That's
Actually,
good.
if it's the same guy, I'm not sure. I've heard
I
that like a couple of
haven't
different
heard
people,
anything.
but yeah, that was just recent. So yeah, but I mean it's been months since that happened.
Okay,
So
fine.
he hasn't had an Amazon account for months. But
Yeah, that's the first thing
That's
when you
part of my
set
next
your,
question.
set up your Amazon account. It'll ask you if you want to do stickerless inventory, and that's what stickerless inventory is commingle. Just check that big no right away.
yeah,
Okay, well that's part of what I was going to. My next question was, how do people handle Amazon closing their account without any explanation if they already have items in the FBA?
What was the question again?
How do people, or can you advise people somehow on to handle Amazon closing their account if they were to have items already in FBA?
so what to do
well,
when it does get closed? In other words,
Yeah, like if they get all of a sudden they get notice you're closed, what do they do with if they have items already in Amazon?
you can request. I mean, if you get your account closed, of course, request to have the item shipped back to you. It costs you 50 cents an item to be shipped back, or you can just have them destroyed, which costs I think 15 cents an item. I don't know if they actually destroy it or not, but
I think they just send it to an auction house. But yeah,
or they put it in their warehouse deals
Or they sell it themselves.
yeah, yeah.
and sell themselves at a discount.
I like how you started Amazon. I was saying I was the only seller, and all of a sudden Amazon came into it.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know how they get.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
have a thing called you might run across them if you do your research. You'll see the items that are fulfilled and sold by Amazon,
Yeah.
but you might see some used items that it will say sold by Amazon warehouse deals, and that's
Yeah.
where I always think that the destroyed items end up
Yeah, that makes sense.
because they say they're damaged or whatever. They break their own rules
Mm.
selling new stuff that are damaged.
You got a question, Sean? I don't want to go through my
Mm.
questions too fast.
And you were saying about that Monopoly that you needed the white houses for. Didn't you find one that had the white houses or something? Did it have enough houses or anything? Or?
No, I actually bought it because I thought the hotels were the same color.
Oh, hotels. Oh, that's right. Okay.
They were just off. The surfing's a solid blue, and these were a see-through blue. So I was going to substitute them if they had all the hotels, but they didn't even have enough hotels.
Oh man.
Yeah, I parted it out. I have it on eBay as parts. So because the pewter pieces sell pretty good. So I'm hoping no one's. I think I have a watcher on the pewter pieces, but not the hotels or the money yet.
You have quite the box of games back there in the back.
That's my FBA order that I'm going to ship out this week.
Cool.
As I put stickers on them, I throw them in one box. So, and then once I get through the process, I'll probably have to split it up into different boxes. But my shelves are getting full, so I have no more space to stick stuff. I'm getting to be like Stoner behind me. I'll never get to be like him, but my stuff is filling up with board games that are missing pieces or whatever I have to go through and make complete.
Cool.
I gotta get better at checking the pieces before I buy them. That's my biggest problem. Is I look at it and go, yeah, it looks like all the pieces are there, and it's gonna bring me a lot of money, and I get home, it's missing one piece or something.
Yeah. At least you know with Lord of the Rings, you just look for the ring and pretty much tells you.
Yeah. I went through that with Chad earlier on a Hangout. The guy sold to him being incomplete, but we went through it and it has all the pieces there. Well, he's missing the instruction booklet. That's it.
Wow.
But he should be able to still get good money off of that.
Yeah.
Okay, my next question has to do more with a comparison of eBay to Amazon in the merchant fulfilled area. Because I know FBA is different in payment wise. But why doesn't Amazon pay immediately like eBay does when they get paid? When you get paid for in PayPal, Amazon you have to wait 2 to 3 weeks to get your money from them.
It's kind of the same with FBA. It's because they take the, I mean, I don't know, I can't answer for Amazon, but I mean, they take the money from the client, so it goes into your account on Amazon, and so you have to wait for your payday, which is every 2 weeks on Amazon. Where eBay technically is not taking the money; they're paying through PayPal, so it just goes directly to your PayPal account. You know, I wish Amazon would do the same thing, because that's the one thing I dislike about Amazon, both merchant fulfilled and FBA, is because you have to wait 2 weeks for your money, or you know, you have to wait every 2 weeks for your payday, and it makes it hard if you're like, for some people that just do Amazon. It makes it hard if you're on a budget. You know, you got to wait for that money to come back in from your sales, but you have to wait 2 weeks to get it, so you can't go out and source again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's even worse if you have. I can say it's even worse if you're on income on a budget and you don't get sales for every couple of weeks. Because
yeah.
I just sold a textbook for $70-something, and now I gotta wait however long to get $59 back.
Yeah.
That's like now I gotta wait before I can go out and anyway go anything. Whereas Amazon, eBay, I get paid. Okay, I get this much money. I can go at least get something out from the store and try getting more money out of it.
That's why when I find something, I look on both channels to see where the money is at, and if it's not much of a difference, sometimes I'll list it on eBay. I know I can get more money on Amazon for it, but I'll list it on eBay instead, because I know I can flip it quicker. Because with Amazon, it takes, you know, with FBA, it takes a week or two to even get there, and then after it sells, it may take you 2 weeks to get the money. Or on eBay, I can list it right away. It can sell within an hour, and I'll have my money right away. So there's a lot of things I won't put on FBA, even though I know I'll make more money, because I want the money quicker. You know, so I try to keep the balance there on what platform I'm going to put it on.
Any questions, Sean? Or any questions in the
I can't see the questions. I could try though. I do. Are you gonna get into retail arbitrage at all, or do you do retail arbitrage?
I started off my Amazon doing retail arbitrage. I went gung ho. I hit, you know, I would be out 6 hours a day at the stores, scanning everything I could, and I did okay with it, but I got bored with it real quick. I just can't. I don't have the patience to just scan 1,000 items just to find a couple items that are going to make me 20% profit. I'd rather go to a thrift. You know, as I get more into the thrift stores, I got better at scanning something there that's going to turn me a 300 to 400% profit on it, or a return on investment. Now, if I'm in a store and I'm sitting at checkout, I'll still scan something. I have a liquidation grocery store here that I just bought a bunch of lip balm and sent in. I'm kind of bummed it hasn't sold yet, because they had a good profit on it. But I'll still walk their aisles and see stuff, but I'm not that personality. I hear people that will do it, and they're killing it. You know, Chris Green and Dwayne Malik and them, that I just don't have I don't have the money, for one, because retail arbitrage, you got to buy, it will tie up a lot of your money quick, and the profit margin is just too low for me. I want the big bang. Yeah. You get more of that with the thrifts and garage sales. So I won't rule it out. I'll do it while I'm in. Like, I go to Target to buy something, I'll hit their clearance aisles and scan a few things, and if it shows a decent enough profit, I'll buy it. But I'm not going to go buy 1,000 boxes of toothpaste to make 10 cents of profit on each item.
Yeah, we kind of did that a little bit today, and I told them the same he feels as the retro aficionado feels the same way. It's like you should do it a little bit, you know, but at the same time, you can't like push to go like you say, 6 hours and go to 50 stores and not 50 of course, but I couldn't do that. It would be too.
Spend too
You
much.
would have to deal with too much, too many people, too many things going on, too much searching and scanning, and it's not what I want to do. But I'm going to have to do a little bit anyway. But
well, I watched their podcast, and I used to watch Scanner Monkey and all that. And not to put them, I mean, that's their way. That's great, and some people like it and enjoy it. But I just can't. They tell you scan everything to find that one item that's going to make you a profit.
Yeah,
that's to me, it's a lot of time wasted.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we were in Walmart for about a half an hour, and we found nothing. I mean, there was one item he was debating on, and it would have been $15 profit, and he's like, "Do I really want to wait?" And it was like 1.5 million rank or something, and he's like, "Do I really want to wait that long? Is it really worth it?" And he was like, I don't know. And then he goes, forget this place. We went and got a beer.
That's what a lot of people that are getting into this, that's what they're learning is retail arbitrage from these other groups. And it's bringing the prices down. And I hate to say it that way because not one person's going to affect the market, but everyone's selling retail. The prices are coming down on those items and those things, and it's making it harder to find that retail item that's going to make you money. And to me, it's just easier to go to a garage sale and find that one-off item that's going to bring you anywhere from 300 to 1,000% return on investment. Mm-hmm. And I spent less time doing that, and I made more money than somebody that sat there for 3 hours scanning everything to find the box of toothpaste.
Yeah, we hit 5 thrift stores within hour and a half or so, and I mean he found a couple items that should bring him $200-300 easily, so I mean, and one would be eBay, one would be FBA, but I mean it's like you want, and then of course a ton of bread and butter, lots of books, lots of other things too, and that's what I told him. I was explaining too on our way out of Walmart. I was like, dude, we just spent that, half hour, 45 minutes, whatever we were there, and walked out with nothing but a headache. And, here we went an hour and a half, and, I said, so you see why I go to all these, different places. So, as far as thrift stores. But he goes, yeah, but he did say you should add a little bit of it into there too. So
yeah, I do a little bit. If I was going to do any real retail, I'd rather do online sourcing or wholesale. If I can find something that I can get a lot of and get on a regular basis, and I didn't have to go drive around and get it and waste the gas, and I'd rather do it that way. I mean,
that's the other thing. I drive a '92 Chevy Silverado 4x4, so. I mean, gas mileage is, you start it and you're, down a quarter tank, so driving to like 15 stores in a day is not very, it's $100 in gas easily.
Yeah, I drive an Expedition, and I really want to get a new car here soon, and I'd rather drive my wife's car when I have to go places because.
Oh yeah, I could drive my wife's Honda, man. Yeah. It's great. But.
Well, just to let everybody know, Chad said he had to go. I don't know if he left it in the feed, but he had to go. We had some things going on tonight, just now, so I want to thank him for helping me out while he could. So, thanks, Chad.
Yeah. There was, Mr. Sadie asked if Jeff wanted to go full-time. I guess as far as not, doing cameras too, or photography, you know what I mean.
I wouldn't mind it, if I got to that point and it, up to the point where it paid the bills and gave me some extra. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I'm trying to increase my game every day and bring it, getting so it makes more money. Because right now my studio rental, or what I call the lease, is what's killing me the most. So if business picks up, I'm fine with doing both. If it doesn't, I would like to get this to the point where it takes over, because I don't see myself going back to a 9 to 5. For one, I don't like it. For two, with my health issues, it's hard to work, 8 hours a day, nonstop, with only a lunch break.
Yeah.
I can't stand for long periods of time, and I can't even sit in for long periods of time. It hurts my back, and I just have to lay down for every couple hours. So.
Yeah, I know. Even in the hangouts, you're up a lot, so
Yeah.
moving around, doing stuff, working, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for me to sit still or. So yeah, I hope it can break me and go full time, especially if I can start doing some wholesaling. The Gill Daddies kind of inspire me to try that route again. I tried searching for wholesale things when I first started this, and I would never found anything great. I got approved for a couple wholesale accounts, but then once I did the other end of the research, how much I would actually make on Amazon, there's other people lowballing it, and I wouldn't make any money. So I'm still searching for that wholesale item.
Yeah. I did that with a couple of places, got approved or whatever, got an account with them, and then one of them was you need to order, 1,000 or 2,000 of each item or whatever, and then the other one was just not. The stuff was being sold for way cheaper than, so
Yeah.
Starting to find that kind of item.
I came up with a question for you. Based on your online answer that you said you wanted to do online arbitrage, have you tried that bid fusion?
No, I have not. Yeah, I haven't really even started looking for the online sourcing. I know I've read about it, I watched videos about it, but I've just been so busy listing what I have and doing the pictures, and I still try to at least go out and spend some time with the family every night. Like after this, we got to do our TV night, watching Doctor Who. So, when I'm laying in bed, I'll do some research on my iPad, but I haven't really done too much research on the online sourcing yet. Just one of my goals to start doing that or start finding some wholesale. Because I can only hit so many thrift stores a week and so many garage sales, and even listing. I'm seeing people with more, but I have more than enough to list now, and so if I can get wholesale or online sourcing, have the stuff just drop and shipped to me, and I can just put my label on and ship it right back out and make life easier.
You ever thought of, or your daughter ever thought to get into listing at all?
She's
like, the heck with that stuff.
Yeah, she cringes when I bring up Goodwill or a thrift store. I tell her we gotta go out real quick, and she goes, "We're not going to Goodwill again, are we?" Yeah, it's on the way.
You're probably not gonna have her working for you anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think there's time for that.
I can see why would you ask her to pay her to work for you? Tell her you give her like $2 a listing.
I couldn't even pay her to do this right now. I mean, for a couple times at the thrift store, she would go through the clothing with me and ask me, "Is this a good brand? Is this a good brand?" But now she's kind of against it right now because when her mom's working, she has to go with me. She just, no, we don't have to go to another thrift store again, do we? Yeah.
Well, now she can have school, so you won't have to go too often, will you?
Yeah, she's in school now. Well, I pick her up from school, and her mom's going back to work on Monday, so she'll have to go the afternoons with me because I go to the post office in the afternoons if I have sales. Of course, Goodwill's across the street from the post office.
There you go.
Army's on the way home from there, so.
Do you bribe her at all? Hey, you can pick up something while you're going?
I told her, go look around, go look and see if there's something you like, and with her iPod and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought her books to the thrift store. She's got a stack of Nancy Drew books, but she won't go shop for herself. I told her, go look at the girls' clothes, see if there's something you like. It's half off day. I might buy you something.
There you go.
But she won't have it. Like Wes is the only one that has a kid that likes to work, likes to pick.
But yeah, his two older ones, I think, yeah, or the youngest one and the oldest one, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I even try to get her to help me in the studio. Entertain the babies, try to get the babies to smile, and she doesn't want to do that. She just wants to play on her iPad.
Uh,
So she's big on it.
maybe she'll be an editor later on. Edit the photo.
Yeah, she's gotten into music lately, so that's all. Listening to tunes.
Gotcha.
I'm actually being able to look at the comments for a bit. Mr. City123 says, have you tried bundling on Amazon?
I haven't tried bundling yet because that gets back into the retail arbitrage.
Yeah.
You got to go shop for items. I know Catherine talks a lot about it. I've thought about it, but I just haven't got into it because I'm not in the mindset of, again, scanning things or trying to be imaginative to see what's going to sell together. I have done, I don't know if you could call it bundling as in that source. I've done multi-packs when I was doing retail arbitrage. I'd get 3 or 4 boxes of gluten-free oatmeal and sell it as a multi-pack and make, it cost me $1 on $4 worth of oatmeal, and I'd make $30 on it. So that part of retail arbitrage I was doing well at, and that's what I would do a lot of. The beauty stuff, bundling or multi-packing the makeup and the lip balm. I did a skin lotion cream. I'd buy 3 or 4 of them bundled together and make $40, and it cost me $3. So that's the closest bundling that I've done. I still have boxes of cookie mix bundled up on Amazon. I haven't sold 3 months. I gotta check the expiration date on those.
Yeah.
Before Amazon destroys them, but they were selling good at the time I started it, and so I sold out, and so I went back and bought all they had there, bundled them up and sent them in, and they haven't been selling, so I'm kind of bummed about that.
Did you buy stuff at dollar stores or what?
This is I hope no one in San Diego is watching, but it's a place called GTM Markets, and basically it's a liquidation. They sell liquidated grocery products and
cool.
stuff like that. I actually buy my
kind of like a grocery outlet. I don't know if you know what that is, but
I haven't heard, but yeah, I buy some of my groceries there. I went there today to buy my Perrier water, paper towels, and cat litter.
Perrier, listen to him.
I don't drink
Perrier.
My carbonation, so I drink sparkling water. But they said you can get dog food and cat food there that they buy the open bags and just put in a big bin, so you buy it by the pound.
Oh wow!
So I buy stuff there myself. And so while I'm there, I'll scan a few items, and if it looks good, that's where I got my pooper scoopers, my Arm & Hammer pooper scoopers. I was the only FBA seller. I buy them there for $4, $5, and I sold them $30. Amazon FBA.
$30 for a.
And they sell out. The last batch I bought 5 of them and put them up there, and they sold out in 24 hours.
Wow. Dang, man.
They're cheap little plastic things. I couldn't believe people paid $30 for them.
I don't know what's worse, that or the freaking Oreo cookies for $32. What the heck, man? Maybe the Oreos because they go away once you eat them.
Yeah. But I go there. I go there twice a week, and I said I buy some groceries myself and see what I don't touch their health and beauty anymore because of all the crap going on with Amazon health and beauty.
Yeah.
But, I'll scan their other stuff there. I haven't tried eBay on their stuff because every once in a while they'll have a lot of like Ninja blenders half off, and I should try that stuff on eBay.
There you go. That's a good idea. Yeah, we have a Dollar General, and I keep meaning to go, and I never go. I don't know why. I always forget, and then, by nighttime I'm like, damn it. I'm supposed to go over there.
TJ Maxx. Everyone's saying about the yellow tag sale TJ Maxx, and I have one a couple miles from me. I keep on forgetting to stop in there. I'm going to have to go there tomorrow.
Yeah, I know we have one somewhere here in town.
I hit TJ Maxx once every few weeks because they have some good clearance items once in a while that do well on FBA.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Well, I was just going to ask, if somebody was to walk up to you knowing that you did this on the street, like say they found you, you became famous, and they said, "Hey, you're that YouTube guy," and they asked straight out, "What way would?" And they were squeaking you to the point where they didn't know what we're talking about, like they didn't watch the video, but they happened to know you were on YouTube. What way would you suggest they start? Version fulfilled or straight out FBA?
I would tell them to go straight FBA, but to start slow. Don't do what I did and go nuts on the retail arbitrage. And I mean, I send a lot of retail arbitrage. Some of the stuff isn't selling, but I would have them just start slow. Start with a small order. Start with books. That's what I tell everybody. Start with books because it's cheap and they do well. Buy a scanner. Or at least get the Amazon seller app if you're just going to test it out. Don't just send stuff in without researching. That's the biggest thing is I tell everybody is research. Get a Amazon seller app or a Profit Bandit and scan before you buy. I mean, until you start to get a feel for like some of the board games, I know what they go for now, so I don't have to scan them. I know what to stay away from. I don't bother scanning Trivia Pursuit anymore unless it has a shrink wrap on it. But that actually has happened. I had somebody in one of these groups, I forget which group, it was a Deal Money group or Thrifting Lounge, lives here in my town, and I went to their garage sale last week, and I went and I started scanning their items at the garage sale, and I go, "You're that guy from YouTube on the Thrifting Lounge," or whatever. I go, "Oh, yeah." So that has happened. Only once. But, yeah, we've chatted a couple times here on Facebook. I think I posted a picture about an estate sale I went to that said, any food you buy at this estate sale, you eat at your own risk. And was that the estate sale over here on Mission Gorge? And so, yeah, we're in the same neighborhood and look at the same places.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she said someone had a big accident in the bathroom after I left.
Oh, no.
It was worse. Somebody must have ate the food.
Oh, dang.
Let's see if there's anything else in the comments. Okay, Melissa Kate said, "Hi guys, sorry if this has been covered already, but late to the party. Jeff, can you explain how you package used games for FBA? Rubber bands, baggies, stretch wrap? I've only sent new games."
I use, I don't know if you can see in the picture, I use stretch wrap. I buy at Lowe's for $7. I mean, the roll is a lot thicker when you buy it, but this roll lasts me almost a month. But yeah, I just stretch wrap my games, and I have not had any problems with it at all. Rubber bands tend to dent the game, the book boxes. You put tape on it, the tape's going to rip the box when they take the tape off and piss off the buyer. Saran wrap, you may piss them off because you have to unwrap it, but it's a safe way to keep the box closed, to keep the FBA warehouse people from playing your game when they're bored. It doesn't dent the box, and it doesn't say that you have to, but I don't have any spare ones here. I put the suffocation warning label on there anyway, so it doesn't really cost me any money, and why take a chance? Babies can still suffocate off stretch wrap, so, and then just put the FBA sticker over the barcode outside the stretch wrap, so the stretch wrap doesn't block it. And yeah, you can see my boxes back there are full of all the games are all stretch wrap. I even do some books stretch wrap. You know, I have poly bags too that I'll put the books in, but stretch wrap is a little bit cheaper.
Have you done that for your eBay sales too?
I haven't sold any games on eBay. Like almost, I say 99% of my games go to Amazon because I can make, a bit more money on Amazon than eBay. I don't think I have any Games. I was going to check my eBay listing, but I don't think I have any games on eBay. I park my games out on eBay. But no, I haven't used it Stretch Wrap on eBay at all for anything. I'm just
Okay.
glancing through, but I do have one game on. I put on eBay because I didn't have the instructions for it, and I couldn't find a place to print it out anywhere either. So I just put it up on eBay with instructions not included.
Mm.
Well, I know I got a couple of games on, I got like 4 or 5 games on Amazon, but Merchant Fulfilled, and I haven't gotten any sales yet, so. I still keep running the sales book games anyway. I'm getting tempted to put them on eBay just to see if I can get them sold.
Accountant guy is in the house. How's it going, man? He says, Jeff, I'm selling Merchant Fulfilled on Amazon. Want to go FBA soon. Have a lot of cassettes, books, DVDs that are all used. Do you have to reseal all of this stuff to send it in?
No, you don't. But it may be a good idea on your, like when I put DVDs to Amazon, I put them at least in a poly bag or a Stretch Wrap them, just because they can come open in shipments and or the Amazon warehouse people may play with them. So poly bag them or shrink wrap them. The books, I only do books I only wrap the books if to me they're selling for more than $15, $20, because I don't want them to get dusty or damaged. If they're only selling for $10 to $15, I don't bother, or less than $10, I don't bother. I've never done any cassettes on Amazon, so I couldn't really answer that. But it'd probably be the same answer as DVDs. I would do it just so they don't come open and ship and you lose the disc or lose the cassette. And I always picture the people in the warehouses playing with my stuff, so
Yeah.
sealed.
You know that's got to happen at least a little bit.
Yeah, they got the Nerf guns and they're shooting each other around. It's gotta get
Man, they got hunting parties going on in those warehouses.
Yeah.
They could play Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
my
you
next
get
thing's
those.
not really, like I said, my next thing's not really a question, but more or less, do you have any negative stories about Amazon? I know you got something returned to you a couple weeks ago.
I wouldn't call them negatives. I mean, it's part of doing business. I mean, it upsets me sometimes. But yeah, I've gotten a few returns, and everyone gets returns. But I mean, the one that really pissed me off the most was probably a DVD, a Blu-ray, a $6 Blu-ray. You know, they bought for $6. They've had it for 2 days, and they put in a return request already and got their money back. To me, it sounds like they're using Amazon as their Blockbuster or something, their rental place. They got their movie, they watched it, so now they're sending it back. But
Yeah.
the good news is they haven't got it back yet, so I got 10 days. If they don't get it back in the warehouse in 10 days, I get my money returned to me again. But the one I got the other day was a $30 book, and I don't know what the story is. You don't get the stories like on eBay, request return. All they have to do is say, hey, Amazon, I want this, return this product. And Amazon automatically gives them their money back and then sends them the money to ship it back. But they don't always ship it back. And you'll only get a couple answers on why they returned it. You'll get either defective or a customer didn't want it, or I don't know what the third one is, but that's the only 2 I've seen so far. And you'll only get the answer is when the item's shown back up in the warehouse. So it may be 40. They have up to 45 days to return the item. So once they get their money back, you're out the money. You have to wait for 45 days for the item to get back in the warehouse. And if it's defective or something, you have to put in an order, have it shipped back to you. So you can have to wait up to 2 weeks to even get the product back to you to see if it's really defective. And then you can determine if you want to send it back to Amazon to sell again. So you can be out your money for 2 months, over 2 months on a product.
Wow.
So that's the biggest negative I can say about Amazon. But it's all part of the business, and You know,
Okay, I remember you've had one article with a private hangout where they sent back, or didn't even send you back your own item.
Oh, yeah, I threw the box away. I thought it wasn't my item that they sent back to me after return because it didn't have my FBA sticker on it. But so I opened the case saying, "What the hell?" And they came back and said they can and do relabel your items because if the label got messed up during shipment or whatever. It's still my barcode on it, but they may have relabeled it, but it was still my item that I got back. So I just took their reason grain of salt and said, okay, bent over and took it. But,
Could have at least used lube or something, man.
yeah. I mean, eBay is a little bit easier, I guess, in returns because you can actually technically refuse a return, or if you wanted to. With Amazon, you can't refuse it. Well, I guess you could on Merchant Fulfilled, but you'll get bad ratings, and Amazon can close your account. But with the FBA, you have no choice. It's automatically refunded. They automatically get their money back. It's automatically taken out of your account. So you gotta live with it.
Anything on your mind, Sean?
What
Past the hour.
As far as books and things, is there a certain rank that you won't go down below, or won't go below to buy and sell?
I haven't hit that point. Well, I guess I have hit one. I've turned down a 5 million rank, but I bought a 3 million rank yesterday or today because it was going for 80 or $100, and books on FBA and Amazon. I mean, it costs nothing to ship it to Amazon. I mean, it's 30 cents a pound. Most books weigh less than a pound, so it costs nothing to send it into Amazon. Their stock, in the warehouse fee is pennies a month, so most going to cost you 20 cents a year for them to store it. And they don't hit you on long-term storage fees, I believe, on books. So you don't have to worry about that. So I'll let the books sell. I mean, I sold a book this past week that was a 1.5 million rank, and I sold it for $40. So, I mean, I'm not going to buy a $10 book that's over 2 million. Okay. It's not worth it to me. But I've bought quite a few books over $1 million. Cool. In fact, I have a book up there still that's probably ranked. When I bought it, was ranked 1.8 million, but it's an $850 book. So I bought it. I'm sitting on it. No problem.
But people that might be watching that may not know. Can you explain what rank, or what you mean by rank?
Rank on Amazon is a snapshot at that particular moment in time how that book is selling. The lower the number, the better it's selling. The higher number, it's not selling as much. But rank changes every hour. They update the ranking. So something ranking 1 million one day, it will be maybe ranking 2 million the next day. But as soon as that item sells, it's going to jump up and could be ranked 100 to 300,000. So it's kind of relative. I don't want to say don't pay attention to rank, because I do pay attention to it, but I don't give it a lot of weight. I just kind of give it, it's part of my overall picture if I want that item or not. I look at camel more, give it more weight than the actual rank of an item. But I mean, if it's ranking in 1,000 or hundreds, it means it's selling a lot of items every day, a lot of inventory every day. So people say buy those type of items, but if it's ranking high, it could be it just sold something an hour ago, and it's going to start dropping rank right away. Every hour it doesn't sell, it's going to go down in rank. So I just use it as part of your picture.
Yeah, I just bought a book today, actually. Should make 35 on it. It was 1.5 million.
Yeah,
Pretty much said what Retro Aficionado said too.
If you go into Amazon into a category and just leave the search blank and hit enter and let it search there, I think that's how you do it. But you'll see up the top, number 0 or 1 out of so many. That will tell you how many products are in that category, and it's different for every category. So a rank in grocery is going to be a lot different than like a rank of 1,000 in grocery is a lot different than a rank of 1,000 in books or in toys. Because like in books, there's millions. It will go up like 8, 10. I think there's even up to 15 million. But there's only, a couple 100,000 maybe in grocery now, or there's probably more than that. But if you get my idea, that you can't compare the rank in one category to the rank in another category. You got to look at how many products are in that category. And the way I look at it is if the rank is 5% of the overall total products in that category, it's going to sell. Even up to 10%, it's going to sell. 15%, it's going to sell eventually. Anything beyond that, I won't typically do if it's higher than 15% rank of the category.
There's still a lot of research too.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of I don't know what the word is. Yeah, I get it. I know it in my head, but I don't know the word I'm looking for.
I used to have a spreadsheet that showed all the categories, and I'd update it every week for the total amount of products in that category, and so it'd calculate 1%, 5%, 10%, so I can look at the rank, but I don't really do that anymore.
You're a numbers guy then, huh?
Yeah, I like playing with
Yeah. Me and numbers, yeah. Math and I, or any of that, yeah, no. Spelling, obviously, too, as you guys both know well.
I'm sure everybody else knows if they read your comments. Well, the thing you made a comment about the rank, about not going by it, but in the past, in the last year, when I've watched other people who are trying to teach about Amazon, they said, go by the rank, go by the rank. So for you to say it changes every hour, it kind of contradicts what they say.
Yeah, I mean, I look at the rank as a general guide. I mean, I glance on it at Profit Bandit, and it'll kind of give me an idea, but if I think it's going to be good, I move on and I check Camel, and what that actually shows you, and it will actually show you the sale history. It has a little graph, and every spike up is an actual sale. So it may rank 1 million, and so I'll go to Camel, and if it has one spike, and then it's like, like a steep hill going down, and so I know it hasn't sold in the past 3 or 4 months or a year, I know, forget it. Or if it only has 1 or 2 spikes, I can make a better judgment rather than sales rank. To me, that's a better tool.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
That's why I like Profit Bandit, because you can go just click a button and it takes you right to Camel with that product. Where the seller app, the Amazon Sellers app, won't do that. So you pay for a little better information.
Okay, I can't tell if there's anything else going on in the comments. We can write things frozen.
Mine doesn't look like it either.
Because we bubble wrap the cassette, put it in polybag by John Bradley. That's the other thing I see.
Yeah, that's the last one I see too.
So if you see any questions, Jeff, that you're willing to answer, please do.
That's I see too.
Cool.
Not as exciting as tell us more.
But viewers, don't be afraid to ask questions. That all 16 viewers of you don't. That's what we're here for. I thought we'd have a little bit more reaction to Amazon because everybody was hyping it up lately. So that's why I have any ideas for a for a topic for future shows. Let us know.
Also,
trying to do more eBay than Amazon.
Shot myself out a little bit. My channel is up to like 921 or 22 subs, and when I get to 1,000, I'm having a Silver Eagle giveaway. So everybody go subscribe.
I just passed 500, so I'm trying to do a contest tomorrow.
100? That's it?
500, yeah.
Oh.
No, you said 100.
Man,
Oh, no.
what's wrong with the picking community, man?
500 yesterday.
Been around long enough to have more than that.
I think I'm going to start a contest tomorrow and give away something. I don't know what yet.
Cool.
Maybe
Well, I know I just, before we started, I chatted and I had 128 viewers, not viewers, subscribers.
You're at 128?
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
I can't afford to keep doing contests for shipping, so I don't know what I can.
You don't have to always do it, but
That's why I waited till 5.
Yeah, I like when everybody else does it. It's like somebody else doesn't do it. They're gonna be like, well, I don't want to keep watching him. He's not like anybody else.
you know, in the Facebook group, the people that won that contest, I was giving the $5 away to 2 people. Neither of them ever got a hold of me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I don't know if you heard earlier. We broke the 1,500 mark.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
You know, like between Friday and Saturday.
You gotta do another contest.
Yep.
Maybe we'll do one for 2,000. I don't know. It really breaks down to who wants to help me out with that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And with the way the new months, these next couple of months, I'm not expecting anybody to be willing to give up something when they can be making money.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, are you looking forward at all to Catherine Shelton's video about bundling?
If she
I mean,
gives
I know
it to
you're
me,
kind of hesitant to do that, but, you know, do
if
the
she gives
bundle
it to me
part.
for free, I will.
Yeah.
I can't
But you need
afford
an
to
editor.
buy any books or anything right now. All my money's going towards bills, and if I make anything extra, I'm gonna try to beef my savings account back up. So I'll review it for her and do a blog post to help pump her up if she lets me do a review.
Oh, there you go. That's a good idea.
But I won't pay for products right now like that. Even though, yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'm glad for her. It's her first pay thing, and I hope she does well with it and everything. But
Heck yeah, it's a good thing too.
Yeah, I think she'll get a lot of good information. She does real good at it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing a question here in the comments from Phoenix Picker Janet. When listing FBA, do you pay attention to the list price if it is way higher than what's already listed?
I don't pay attention to the list price at all. Only thing I pay attention to is when I search the product, I just click the little checkbox that says show Prime prices only, and I look at the lowest Prime price, and I usually will either match it or do a couple bucks over it. I think if you're within 10% of the lowest price, you'll share the buy box. So I try to stay within the 10%, but that's the only price I pay attention to, is lowest Prime price.
On Profit Bandit, there's a click the Prime price or something?
I do it when I'm actually listing the product. But on Profit Bandit, it lists the FBA in one column, and then it shows the merchant fulfilled and if Amazon's selling it.
Okay.
Oops, that's Amazon seller. But yeah, it's supposed to show the lowest FBA price on an item.
Yeah, it does that. Yeah. I was a little disappointed, man. They had Duck Dynasty plug-and-play hunting video game at Walmart tonight, and there was only one there, and it was like $15. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool. I bet you that'll sell good. I scanned it, it's $24. Oh, man. Screw this. I'm going home.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the high rank. I bought this book accidentally today because it shares a UPC code with another book. And when I brought it up, it showed both books, but I always click the top item because that's usually the correct one. And I clicked it, and I thought, oh, damn, this is an $80 book. and it ranks well. And
Oh,
then
no.
I got home, and the pictures weren't matching, so I went back to my Profit Bandit and figured out my mistake. And this is a $5 million ranked book that ain't worth a penny.
I wonder if that's a couple I've hit too, because I've hit a few and I'm like, wait, I swear I didn't buy them, but like when I click it and I'm like, wait, that's not the same one. What the
Yeah.
heck? You know, the same item or whatever.
So it goes in a pile I take to a local bookstore that buys up the books that I can't sell on Amazon.
Hmm.
The last box, I got $30 for the box of books that are all penny books for Amazon, so I was kind of happy with that.
Man, this Goodwill today that I got, that was one of my favorite. I didn't know they had they must have thought it up like last minute because all their books were 50% off today, and they never have sales like that. And unfortunately, I was the same way. I had to pay bills and things, so I don't have a lot of extra. And man, I was like, dude, what the heck? Because they put it on like a piece of printer paper with handwriting, so I was like, crap, figures, right? But yeah.
Our Goodwills never have sales.
Yeah, same thing. I was shocked. I was like, what the heck? Yeah.
The military or senior citizen, and then it'll give you 10%, and that's it.
Mm.
I haven't gone to Goodwill in a couple weeks since the last. I think it was last week when I said I spent $45 there. I went to our other one.
The only thing I still buy there is every once in a while I'll find a hat that's only $3 or $4 because most of the time they're charging $8 for their hats now. And then I might find a mug once in a while and they're charging $1 for their mugs. Unless it's Starbucks, now they're charging $2 to $3 for all those Starbucks mugs. And if it doesn't, not worth anything. I've passed on 2 Starbucks mugs there because they weren't worth anything and they were charging $3 for them. So they're starting to really piss me off.
Yeah, that's one of my problems too. All their mugs are all $1.49 or $1.99. So it has to be a really good, mug or on sale because, I mean, they have their, every weekly color thing, but that's usually just about it. But yeah, today I was like, damn, who can I borrow some money from?
Yeah, they first started their mugs were 2 for $1, and they went up last month. I think it was. They went up to $1 a piece. Plus, the good ones they were charging extra for, even more than that. And the clothes are outrageous. Their clothes start at like $8 on up. I don't do clothes there anymore. So I just, and all their good stuff they put behind the glass cases now, so I can't even see the price. I can't scan it without somebody standing over my shoulder, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Some guy was kind of following and looking at us a little bit tonight in one of the stores. And I guess he figured out we were resellers or something. I don't know. He kept staring, and I was like, hi, what up, dude? Yeah.
You know what I do. I even have one of the persons there when I come up to the check stand, and she, just this today? You don't have anything else? I go, no, this is all I found today. So she knows me. She talks to me. The Salvation Army peeps know who I am, and they give me deals at least. When I ask them if I have something that I find like that. Oh, it's not there anymore. I found a 4-line business phone that didn't have a price on it, and he gave me a real good deal on it. Picked it up for $3. So.
Yeah, that was my favorite Goodwill. There was a younger girl there that every time she was at the register, she'd give me just screaming deals. Something would be like $4.99. She's like, "Oh, that looks like $1." Oh, it'd probably be almost half of what it should have been. Yeah. So I'd always make sure to go when she was there, but she's not there anymore. So I'm guessing they.
Oh, she got in trouble.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the one Salvation Army near me is like that. The one guy I ask for prices, he'll give me a good price. Some of the check stand girls will, give me discounts on it. I'm like, one, she saw a stain on it that I missed, and so she just gave it to me. She goes, I don't like selling anything that's damaged, so here, just take it. So, and I came home and I got the stain out. But I thought that was nice. So I go there, even though some of their clothes are high priced, but I go there every day. Every day except for Tuesday, because it's only 20% off on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
All right, we got a comment from Picker Paul saying Jeff is so helpful. Thanks, man. And John Bradley wants to know, what do your tattoos represent on your arms? One looks like Indian feathers.
No Indian feather. In fact, my bracelet's missing. But no Indian feather. I just got a bunch of frogs. They don't really mean anything. I mean, my hands are I got the Om symbol, and I have Tibetan writing that means breathe deeply. So it just reminds me every day just to take a deep breath and relax. And then the Buddha.
Are you positive that's what it means?
Hmm?
Are you positive that's what it means?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's from it's on my
I
Chinese.
think you might be talking about the one that's on your right shoulder.
Right shoulder? Right shoulder. That's just a dragon. I just thought that was cool. So
Damn, that is.
yeah, just on the shoulders. I just told the guy, I said I want this type of stuff, and I just let him free draw it on there, or not even draw it. He just free inked it.
Wow.
Dragon with the koi fish. I just wanted an Oriental theme on this side. This
Super
side
bright.
is just bunch of frogs. I tell my kids each frog represents one of them, but you're not listening. But
Sounds good, yeah.
I mean, this frog was the first one I got just to see what tattoos are like, and I liked them. So I just wanted some different themes going on there. I even got a camera on here, but it's not finished. But yeah, the hands and the wrists have more meaning to me because it reminds me daily to take a deep breath and relax. And just life has more meaning than I try to worry about things.
Mm.
So
Something I still need to work on.
yeah, I need more. No
We got
feathers.
another half hour, so let's see if there's any more questions for Jeff or.
Yeah,
I can't
ask away,
think of any
man.
right
Come
now in
on,
my
people.
head.
Ask away.
Ask anything.
Yeah, we actually got lower viewers this week.
Yeah.
Well, it's a holiday weekend, so.
Yeah.
I just don't go anywhere all the weekends.
Yeah, that's what retro aficionado is like. So if I came and stayed a weekend, what would we go and do? What would we have fun doing? I'm like, dude, I was trying to think hard. Finally, I'm like, dude, I'll be honest. I sit at home and work, and that's about it, dude. I do not go out and do much. I don't know what there is to do around here anymore. Yeah, I honestly, man, you know. Oh, I just thought there was the zip lines now, but they have a weight limit, so.
Because we don't go do anything, but I don't.
John, you got anything that you
Anxiety, I
picked
don't
up?
like crowds. I have
Sorry
stomach
about
issues, I don't eat out.
Yeah.
So,
Was
yeah,
that Chris?
hot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had anything near you that you picked up.
Oh yeah, I got some. I don't even know what I did with my bag. Oh.
Everything's mine.
I think we haven't been doing a.
Oh.
Last week we didn't do any showing and telling, so.
Oh, dude. Ciao, dog. Almost ran over my dog. Or dachshund.
I've wrapped up a lot of my stuff for Amazon already. I don't even know. I don't think this is really even worth anything, but I got for free today. I mentioned in my video one of the booths at my swamp meet. Apparently, I found out last week that when they pack up and leave, and they leave pretty early, they don't pack everything up, and they leave a lot of stuff behind. So I'm starting to time my swamp meets now, and this is a pretty much almost brand new Linux operating system. Books and discs I got for free, so I'm going to see what that's worth.
Cool.
I can sell it somewhere.
Here's this. Retro thinks it's new. It's good. If it's true, that's my first Burberry tie. Needs a little help. Needs to be ironed or something. But I mean, it's not flashy and special. It looks vintage though. But yeah, so I got that for $2 today.
See, having 4 eyes is better than having 2.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Like I said, it's not the flashy colors and all that, but it's. Yep. And then I grabbed Stroke Therapy. This one, I think this is the one that should give me like $35 profit. and I got that one for $1.50, and then backyard bird tracker, which I might look through first. I might end up keeping this. This one should give me about 10 to 15 profit. That only got $1. Got it for $1. This one I got for $1. It's I didn't look this up on Amazon, but it's collectibles book. It's more to learn and look through and stuff.
Yeah,
So
you may
then-
want to end up keeping that one for yourself.
Well, I'll look through it and read it and maybe jot some stuff down and then maybe give it to somebody else who wants to learn some stuff. Who knows? We'll see where we go with that. But
Or maybe that could be one of your prizes.
that could be too, yeah. Yeah. I swore it said 99 cents when I grabbed it, but I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, there's a little faint, really faint one right there on the edge. I'm like, oh, man. She started laughing. She's the one that was there tonight is one that knows I'm a reseller. And yeah, she's all, it's already half off. What else do you want? I'm all more off.
I just made a
He's pretty
bonanza
cool.
sale.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Just sold a Texas.
That's going to be one of our topics. That's going to be a topic in the future. Bonanza,
Mhm.
other sites to sell on.
Yeah, I just sold a calculator on there for $60 or $51, and then I thought I had it listed for higher.
Yep.
Well, sometimes the bonanza takes the sale price when you do a sale on eBay. It will re-import it with the sale price, but never changes when it goes back to full price.
Oh, wow.
That's why. Oh well.
I always double check my listings every day. Because I know I need like 4 or 5 extras on my. I don't have duplicates of this. I can't do a cheaper price. So I end up deleting
Get
them all.
off eBay. I had a
Well,
watch.
one of my items I got last weekend, not this weekend, was a lunchbox from Aladdin with the Sesame Street group. So, spent $6 on it. I looked it up. It was on, well, I couldn't figure out what year yet, so I was trying to go by the picture. But 70s, the late 70s to early 80s, they were going for $30 on eBay. So,
Cool.
I got this today. Kind of bummed. It was a nice, huge calculator, Texas Instruments Voyage 200. And when I looked it up while I was there, it was going for like $80 or more on eBay. But of course, he didn't have any batteries to test it, so I talked him down to $5. But I got home and put the batteries in, and it works, but there's some pixels missing. So it has like little pixel lines. So I put it up for $40 for best offer. See what happens. And this is that phone I got yesterday from Salvation Army.
Oh, sweet. In the box and everything. Nice.
It's in the box. Everything's wrapped. It's definitely used. It had a scratch on the handset. So that's why I decided to go eBay instead of Amazon. I may change my mind if it doesn't sell in a couple days and send it to Amazon anyway. It's going used on Amazon $100. And
Very
eBay
cool.
$50. So
anything
Yeah,
else out there for about Amazon, or just like I'm fishing for stuff to finish the last 20 minutes?
Just get out there. If you're thinking about doing it, just get out there and do it, man. Amazon Seller app is free, so start with that if you don't want to pay the $10 a month for. I mean, I know a lot of people complained about them charging $10 a month, but like Katie Patton says, just source another item for $10.
I was only upset because the way they did it.
Yeah, the way they did it was kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I bought the app for $15, assuming it was gonna be free for life, like they said. But I had to pay I upgraded to this weekend because it crashed on me, and I had to buy the full version. So, but it's worth the $10. And the new version is faster, I believe,
cool.
and it has a little bit more information. So, but yeah, if you don't want to pay the $10, you can get 10 free listings or 10 free scans a week. I think it is.
Oh, is it a week? Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
I think it's a week.
Is it? Oh, cool. I didn't really. I just knew there was 10 free listings. I didn't
Yeah.
pay much attention to it though.
I was at the swap meet yesterday, and I did my 10, and then it said, well, you have to pay for your subscription now, so
Mm.
I paid. But if you just want to try it out, you can download it for free and then do 10 scans and see which, and compare it and see if you want to do it. But like Sean said, Katie said, it's worth $10 because you're going to make that up in your first couple sales.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've already sold just the last month. A little over half of what I sell on eBay already. So I mean, you know.
I mean, it's hard to show you here, but yeah, compare it to the Amazon Seller app. The information it gives you, it's just everything's there in one screen. With the Amazon Seller app, you'll have to click around. And to me, like the best part, you just click the title on the top, and it takes you to a scroll wheel where you can choose eBay, or the first one's Camel, Camel, Camel there.
Mm.
And it will take you right to Camel, Camel, Camel and show you the price history and the sales history. And like I said, when you're out in the field, that's the best information you can have. You can see the last time it actually sold.
They have how-to videos too that you can check out too. So
yeah.
Well, I'm not ready to do FBA yet because I don't have the funds. It's bad enough I don't have enough money to do a store on eBay. I want to do both things, but
that's
start somewhere.
The one thing we should throw out there, to use Profit Bandit, you do have to be a pro seller on Amazon, though.
Oh yes, true.
You do have to pay $40 to Amazon.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. But just start out by, I mean, if you just, like we said, Jeff said earlier, and which I did too, was just a small, I mean, I sent like 15 of the same item in my first time, and it was like 3 boxes, but, you know, they went to 3 different places, but, you know, and you don't have to pay for the shipping right away, I mean.
Right.
You know, so.
You can dig into your account, and you can
Mm.
do it, and then, what was I going to say? Start off right in your house. You don't have to go out sourcing, just to scan things around your house. That's how I started.
I was going to ask if, does that mean you have to be a pro seller in order to do FBA, or can you be, because I'm not a pro seller.
I don't know the answer to that. I don't think so. But you have to be a seller in order to use the Amazon app. But I don't think you have to be a pro seller to do FBA. It's just if you sell 40 items or more, it's better.
Yeah.
Well, I know like I said, I don't get one sale in 3 months. It seems like every couple of times I'm like, oh, surprise, you got an Amazon sale.
Yeah, I went pro right away, but I don't think you have to be a pro seller to be FBA.
Yeah, I waited like a couple months, so yeah, before I did it. So yeah, then obviously you don't have to be a pro seller, because I wasn't a pro seller before that.
Oh, yeah, see, there you
So
go.
yeah, that just answered the question. I just realized that. Yeah, because it's only been 1 month, a little over a month I've been a pro seller, and I did that other thing the first time over like 2 months ago. Maybe in 3 months now, but yeah. So.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to talk to the other half and
there's ways you can look up when you're searching for items, finding what the FBA price is by searching through Amazon. And I forget how that does that. I saw it on Sarah Gilmama, showed Chad how to do it. And now I forget how to do it.
On your phone or on the computer?
No, on the computer.
Oh, when you find your product, it will give you an upper left. It will say Show Prime Listings Only.
On the upper left.
Check that box off.
Oh, okay. I kept looking on the right side and all on the bottom, and
it's in the left, just on the top of the listings, and that will show you all the Prime. And Prime is just another way of saying FBA seller.
Okay.
Is that? Yeah, that's why I tell people, if you're going to do Amazon, do FBA, because a lot of Amazon buyers click that box off and they won't even see your merchant fulfilled product.
Mm.
They'll just see the FBA products, and they'll pay more for the FBA products, and so you can make more than merchant fulfilled.
Okay, we got a question here in the chat from Experimental Vaccines. When I post for parts not working, I keep getting MC99 a 999 violation. How can I be more accurate than to say it doesn't work?
I've never. You're talking about eBay or Amazon? I've never seen.
I'm assuming it's probably gonna be an eBay question.
That sounds like eBay because I got a MC something violation the other day for selling Adobe Acrobat. So I can't answer that question.
I can't either because I haven't had it. I haven't had any violations.
On Amazon, it's hard to list anything and say it doesn't work because they don't want things that don't work sold on there. You can't sell parts on Amazon that I know of. I'm not that experienced with that. Everything I sell on Amazon works. I'll take that back.
Well, I know we got 16 viewers. I don't know how many likes we have, but
Chris Green's new book is $285.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, Janet. I always check that box when I'm doing my research. I don't even look at anything merchant fulfilled. Because when you're selling FBA, you're not even in their ballpark.
Mm.
okay. Phoenix Picker Janet said so much great information I did not know about the Prime only. So glad you're getting good information, Janet. That's what we're trying to provide every week. Like I said, if you have any ideas for a topic that we can possibly cover in the future, put it in the comments. We'll see it and we'll talk it out.
Bonanza and eCreator. I need to learn more about eCreator. I opened up an eCreator account and got everything listed there. I haven't sold anything through them yet, but I'm not sure how they work.
Neither do I, so I wouldn't know who to go to for that one. Bonanza, I can help a little bit.
I owed Bonanza like 5 cents for like 9 months.
You can do it for Sean. You can owe them for years.
Yeah, I know. But it was funny because then I should check it out. And so then I went in there. I'm like, oh, I guess I should pay them their 5 cents. They didn't even bother saying I owed them 5 cents. They're not even worried about it.
No, don't worry about it until you get over $3 and change.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I waited a couple years before I finally got over $3. I'm like, oh, I got to pay them off.
And say about parting out games. I had to buy 2 Jumanji games to make one whole Jumanji game, which I sold on Amazon FBA for $40, and then I just sold the parts for the second game for $12 on eBay.
Sweet.
And I only paid 50 cents for each game.
Hell yeah.
So it works.
Wow, I shouldn't have had those 2 beers today. Holy moly, I got a heartburn like a wow. Ooh.
Sorry if I keep looking like I'm looking away, and I got 2 male cats that look like they're going to start humping each other. They're both male.
Well, they don't get out to see the females, so they don't know the difference. That's the bad part about being indoor cats. The cats get a little confused. Like mine.
Yeah, I had my dog, male dog, is always attacking the male cats. And trying to explain to them, wrong species, wrong sex.
Yeah, totally wrong, buddy. Sorry.
You don't get it.
Phoenix Vicar Janet says, does anyone know about Shopify?
I've seen it on my Facebook.
I've heard the name, but I don't know anything at all about it.
Yeah, it's like creating your own little website, I think. To sell, I guess through Facebook or something. I don't know. When I start hearing about paying a monthly fee again,
Mm-hmm.
I don't need any more
Pretty much
months.
the same here. Yeah. Like, it's quite all right. Trying to get my butt off the ground. What the heck? Isn't an easy thing to do.
Yeah, that's why I hesitated on doing a store on eBay for a while because it was another $20 a month fee, but it's kind of paid off for itself. So.
Damn. Clean your desk. You wouldn't drop things.
Well, I know I've said it before, and I will keep saying it until I can afford it. I can't do a store or a monthly fee on eBay until I'm getting stuff up. Well, at least I'm up to 41 items again. I hope to be over 50 by the end of the next month.
Cool.
Or I hope to. I will be.
So now you're positive after.
Especially when I have enough stuff to show and list. Right now our phone is acting up, so I cannot do any haul videos. So I'll be putting up a picture later this week with what I got, the other stuff I got this weekend, or I should say Friday or Saturday.
That's what my wife always talks to me about. Is she calls dream boarding or something? Basically, just picturing everything. Your happy movie picture in your mind, and it will happen.
Yeah.
So,
Is that the whole law of attraction thing?
Yeah.
The secret.
Well, how come I haven't had any cha-chings today? Because last night when I woke up, or as I was waking up, I heard cha-ching, cha-ching twice in my dreams. And I even asked the wife, okay, so what did we sell? She's like, what do you mean? I said, I heard cha-chings. She's like, you didn't heard it in your dream.
Janet lists the parts on eBay. Game parts, especially Star Wars game parts, you should be able to do pretty good for on eBay. I'm ready to part out. I have a Star Wars trivia game that the box is beat up on. I'm probably going to part out. You got the collectors that will buy the Star Wars parts just to collect them.
Mm. You're looking at that backyard bird tracker book that I bought, and I said I might look at it and stuff first.
Yeah.
I won't be looking at it much because it's for the eastern United States birds. There won't be very many western United States birds in there.
Well, now you know you're not going to keep it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, any other questions? I can't think of any more questions for Jeff. Thanks again for being here.
No problem. My pleasure being here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's fun, man. Thanks. Of course, it's always fun, every hangout we're in.
Yeah, I kind of enjoy these hangouts. I don't have friends locally. So.
Me either, man. All my friends are online.
All my friends are imaginary or on the internet.
There you go.
I can actually say that because of the fact that I don't go out anymore. Not like I used to.
Mm.
You know, Sean, I used to tell you every night I was going out playing poker.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't played since May.
Mm.
That was 3 months before that, since the last time I played.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
They were all surprised I was there. They're like, what are you doing here? Like coming out to play?
Yeah, that's like people in a store. Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, that
Shopping? Like you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta need to make some more friends. I mean, I got one friend here, but he does the same thing, and so we can't go thrifting together because we'll be arguing over the fines.
That is a tough thing. Is like Retro and I were walking around like the thrift stores, and we're both, we kind of go separate ways because we're like we don't really want to, compete in a way and find the same items, and so we kind of want to give each other the same chance at finding something. But then we cross paths here and there, and like, dude, oh look at that, cool, okay, and we go off again. And then we get to the end, he's like, dude, you ready? Yep, let's go. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard. We've always said, well, let's go garage selling together, but we never have them doing it because it's not like a thrift store where we can't go our separate ways.
Hmm.
Garage sale, you're right there looking at the same stuff, saying, who's gonna grab it first?
Yeah. So that's the first time I went out and went yard sales and stuff with him. He was looking for totally different things than I was looking for, so it was easy that way. But now I'm doing FBA now too, so it's kind of like. But I was learning stuff from him too, so But it was cool. I only spent like $7, or no, well, I bought something for my wife, so I spent like $9. But
I think one time we went thrifting together. We went to the Salvation Army. I spent the most I ever did at one time at that store. I don't know if it was luck or something, but I found a lot of shirts that day, and that's when I found that Dubai coffee mug.
Oh wow, yeah. You're like, I don't want him to get anything. I'm buying it all.
Yeah. But yeah, he tends to buy different things than I do, so.
Good, then cats.
Well, it's time for me to go watch Doctor Who with the family.
Yeah.
Okay, it's past that time. I knew it was close.
It's a school night, and they both have to go to school in the morning.
All right. Well,
oh yeah, sure. Both of them. Forgot about that.
Wait, tomorrow's Monday. How do they got school on Labor Day?
Oh yeah, they don't.
They don't. Hey. There you go.
When you don't work a full-time job, the days kind of blur together.
You're right. God, what day is today?
The only reason I know what day it is, it's either meet and greet, Toadcast, or 50% off days. So I know what those days are.
So you don't go by Kevin's interviews?
No, not really. He had the one last week, but he skipped a week, so that got me off track.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they'll throw a curveball out there.
Yeah, well, and I know the women's show is Thursday night, and Catherine's show is, I'll be out there in a minute.
Saturday nights, yeah.
Yeah, Catherine's Saturday night, so I kind of know days of the week by whose show is on.
Cool.
All right, well, let you say your goodbyes, and then we'll shut this down. Starting with Jeff.
All right. See you guys later. Thanks for coming, and thanks for having me on. And I'll catch the show next Sunday, of course.
Once we come up with a topic.
Yeah.
John?
Well, yeah, again, my name is Cool Toads. I keep forgetting to put my little name up there on the bottom. But, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that, you know what to do. And subscribe to the Walking Picture, too, to make sure you get all of the updates on the show when it's ready and all that stuff. Or, yeah. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. 15... We got up to 20 viewers, so I want to thank all 20 to took some time on a holiday weekend. And look forward to next week. Like I said, if you want to leave a comment in the field about what a topic you want to learn about, we'll see what we can do. Thanks again for watching.